2888, continue taxiing Papa Hotel Tel, hold short of November.
Papa Hotel Tel, November, Delta 2888.
American 531 Heavy ground, your current route of flight is ground stop. I'm going to have to hold you in the box. I do not have an update at this time. You can expect runway 26 left when the time comes. For now, I want you to follow that Delta Airbus 320 off your left. You'll follow them and go Papa Hotel Tel, short of November. And that ground stop for the ARs happened about 15 minutes ago. We still not have an update or an update time. So once you're there, you can shut one down if you like for fuel, and I'll keep you guys posted the best I can. And the ground below 1790, Airways A330, 1790 ground, Quebec, uniform Papa. Quebec, uniform Papa, Blake.
Vanguard American 419 Romeo, we are clear to spot 15.
Delta 2888, once you're on Hotel Tel, short November, clearance delivery has that reroute for you on 3535.
Roger, once on Hotel Tel, November, will come to clearance at 2888.
And who else that on frequency?
419 Romeo, we clear for spot 15.
419 Romeo, let's see here, November Whiskey to the gate, have it going.
November Whiskey to the gate, American 419 Romeo, have a great day.
You as well.
Ground envoy 3381, 860 Juliet, push on the Whiskey.
3381 ground, expect runway 27, push your tail, let's see here, push your tail north on Whiskey to Peru, expect runway 27.
Tail north on Whiskey, we'll expect 27, 3381.
And American 419 Romeo, mid instruction, taxi November, Yankee, and then Yankee 2 into spot 15.
Alright, we'll do November, Yankee 2 to spot 15, American 419 Romeo.
Yes, my audio is back. We are back. We have to the right Lufthansa here, right of your screen. Lufthansa A320 heading to Bogota. Maybe, possibly, or not. Unless they just want to hang out. So we have this 777 here at the hangar.
ABEX 4285 heavy, ground, how are you here?
Yeah, I'm in at 4285 for food and we'll continue here.
Roger, push back on the Sierra approved, America.
Approved for American 4285.
I have multiple there at the same time. I'll reach out to you. American 531 heavy, so just pull up a little bit more behind the Delta. I might just put one more aircraft behind you. Thank you. Copy 3170 heavy, was it you picking up?
Coming on to frequency now, Cathay 3170, vacating Sierra 1.
And Cathay 3170, you can taxi via Sierra.
Yeah, it does not look like they want to be leaving here any moment, any time.
Ways, I'm going to have a heavy 767 pushing out onto Sierra, so you go about midway down to Sierra and then hold short of the Western U, please.
Or does it?
We'll hold short well of Western U, Cathay 3170 heavy.
Here we go, Lufthansa A320.
Who else is also on frequency not responded to?
TAKEOFF, trade negative, we were asking if we can take a left on Papa to join the spot 24.
United States, that's approved.
Thank you. Ground Yukon 860 heavy with off direct runway 27.
Next up, we have, looks like American Airlines is a 737.
Runway 30.
American Airlines is at a runway 27, followed by that you can see entering the frame here is Avianca's A320.
Runway 27, taxi via Whiskey, Quebec.
But that one is heading to the gate. We have incoming on the 30 American Airlines in a 737. Oh no, they are going to take off. Wow, that was quite.
I know you got that new flight plan. Let me know if that works for you.
Underground of Rouge 16, that's spot
Quite close.
And was that spot 25? That was Rouge?
Yeah, that was a Rouge 1653 at spot 25.
Rouge 1653, you can expect the amendment to your route. Expect 26 left though. I'm about to hold you for a bit. Taxi via Papa, short of Whiskey.
Thank you.
You're holding towards the ARs. They are going to start giving you reroutes. I'll take you out Colada.
Air Canada, Air
and then as we get those to you guys,
they are heading out. I'm not sure why they wouldn't just go onto the runway.
Hang tight, keep guys posted.
We have here Delta. Looks like a 757 probably getting pushed back as well.
Papa, what sort of whiskey would you
American 13,
This is our 737 now coming in from Kristianstad.
Spot 5, taxi runway 26 left. Via November 12 Mike. November 12 Mike. Envoy 3381, you're going to be number 1 at the end. Tower is going to be 1239.
23 down, we'll see you shortly, 33.
Okay, so first up from our international friends, looks like we have TUP's A330 coming in southeast from the airport. That could only mean, hopefully, a surprising landing on a runway 30. TUP's A330. Who is behind TUP? This is our first international flight coming in. I like it.
321, you'll see off your left, going Papa, hold short of Whiskey.
Papa, hold short of Whiskey behind, get 1220. American 378, number 4, gate 52.
American 378, ground taxi via November, have a good one.
November, American 378, Quebec, how are you going?
Yukon 860 heavy, cross runway 30 at Sierra, and then join Quebec.
Cross runway 30 Quebec, runway 30 at Sierra, and join Quebec, Yukon 860 heavy.
American 1391 joining.
Okay, we do have a 767 getting ready for departure as well.
30 miles of trail with one aircraft on the south side.
This one heading out to Lima.
Ground Delta 2888, we're on Hotel, start of number and we're ready to taxi.
Alright, Delta 2888, are you able to, you're going to have time. Do you have the ability to put in 27? I know I told you 26.
Alright, but first up, looks like we have a little Embraer.
Yeah, we're already out here.
This little Embraer is heading out to Georgetown.
Behind that American, I just want you to join November Yankee, short of Papa.
Yeah, American November Yankee, short of Papa, Delta 2888.
American 513 Heavy, once the Delta's out of your way, go ahead and pull up 2 and hold short November, thank you. American 531 Heavy. American 531 Heavy, ground.
Ground American 531.
There we go.
Is out of your way, just pull up 2 and hold short November for me, thank you.
Okay, we got both engines shut down. We'll have to restart them.
That's okay then, just sit right there for right now. Amerijet 4285 Heavy, runway 30, taxi via Sierra, hold short, or runway 27, taxi via Sierra, hold short of 30.
Runway 27, taxi via Sierra, hold short of 30, Amerijet 4285.
Cathay 3170 Heavy, once the outbound Amerijet 76 out your way, you can pull into the Western U, thank you.
Alright, after the Amerijet is passed, then we can pull in. We're parked in the Eastern U, Cathay 3170.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. I thought you were going to the west. All right, so once the Amerijet comes out of your way, you can continue taxiing via Sierra for the Eastern U. Thank you.
Sierra, no worries. Cathay 3170.
Delta 2888, continue Yankee, Quebec for runway 27.
Continue Yankee, Quebec for 27, Delta 2888. And do you know if there's going to be any delay on departure for Delta 2888?
Number 3 in line for the Colada departures. The first one's off the departure end. You have one more on the north side with you guys at 30 miles of trail. So you have about 2 aircraft ahead of you, 65 miles in total. Continuing via Quebec, tower is going to be on 1239.
We'll continue on Quebec, Tower 1239, Yukon 860 Heavy, thanks for your help.
Alright, Delta making some moves here. This is a Delta 757 heading to Atlanta. We also have Air Israel in a Dreamliner heading back to Tel Aviv.
It's 6142 ground. How can I help you? Doug, you're going to wait for one inbound.
Here we have Air Israel and NUC, Northern Air Cargo. That 767 is heading out to Lima.
Delta 1510, spot 21 ready for taxi with Papa.
Delta 1510 ground.
This is Delta 757.
Going out over the water. We'll call that in for you. Just for now, taxi at Papa, short of whiskey.
Alright, Papa, short of whiskey, Delta.
American 531, I'm going to start running out of room here in a little bit. If you could just turn 1 on so I can pull you up and get a few guys behind you, that'd be a big help.
Tubbs A330 just touching ground.
American Pod 31, go ahead.
31 heavy.
Hey, go ahead for American Pod 31 heavy.
Yes, I might need the space behind you, so just turn 1 on, and then just pull up to and hold short of November. That'll be a big help, thank you.
American Pod 31 heavy, welcome.
Delta 2888 Monster Tower on 123.9. You're in the sequence.
Mr. Dogwood, hello, sir.
Amerijet 4285 heavy, cross runway 30 at Sierra, and then join Quebec.
Great lunch with my wife.
American local.
Yeah, I managed to actually come back to the office quite quickly.
Yeah, we're going to go back to Central Base Charlie 111.
Turn left on Yankee, hold short runway 30.
Looks like our first of the international arrivals is coming in. Beautiful. It looks like we have plenty of 76 cargoes. I love this traffic from east to west. Just because of that, we have all the 76 and 777s, and they have a quick rotation, so we get a lot of cool takeoffs here on the south side of the airport.
Route 1653.
Yeah, thinking of shutting both engines down. How long do you think we'll get our clearance to depart?
You can shut 1 down if you want. I am going to have to move you here momentarily. Right now, everything is.
This is the east side of the airport. We have a 767 and a Dreamliner making their way.
Right now, 30 have been calling in the reroutes as they've been going through. So maybe about 30 minutes
or not.
On for right now.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
We also have this 76 cargo. It is heading out to Bogota.
You can expect the, but for right now, you're about number 10 in line for that. So for now, this is going out.
And looks like we have a 747 lined up on runway 27. This is getting better and better. Alright, we have a 747 coming in, Kalita Queen. Yes, Mr. Dogwood. This will be a great streaming day. Hopefully, the weather is a little out there. I can give you guys a little. This is what we're dealing with. Not too bad. We've been through worse.
Yankee 1, join in correction. Just hold your spot right there at 13. I'll pull you out here in just a second. I'll voice 3998.
Kalita Air, beautiful 747 coming in from Anchorage.
You were blocked for 3998. All I heard was spot 13.
Tampa, airport to go 223 heavy. Continue vehicle back. Hold short Juliet. Call the ramp. See if the gate's open. Let me know.
Gate is open. Via Quebec. Hold short of Juliet. Airport 223 heavy. I'll let you know in just a second.
Okay.
Ground envoy 3998. We didn't hear your last instruction.
3998, just hold right there for a second. I'm going to have to put you in a holding spot just because
runway 27 arrival.
And getting reroute. So I will keep you posted.
Check this out, my friends.
In line right now.
Outstanding. We'll hold right here at 133998. Ground out call 223 heavy. I do confirm it is the clear from.
JetBlue, that was JetBlue 1220. Leave one running for now. I'm going to move you guys here momentarily.
Thanks. We'll right 1220.
Delta 1510, stand free. If you want to shut 1 down, I am going to move you.
She should be coming in from this side.
27.
I'm ground sky high 3913.
Sky high 3913.
Requesting pushback on the Romeo.
Sky 3913, you push back on the Romeo is approved. Spec runway 27.
Sector 7 approved. Thank you.
Ground up call 223. I do confirm. Spot correction Juliet 16 is clear from.
American 217 ground.
Did you call 217?
Yes, are you, do you have your new flight plan loaded up? Are you going to be ready to go?
We're conferring with dispatch and our engines are shut down, but we'll let you know as soon as we hear from dispatch.
Okay, just let me know. American local 7 Alpha Victor, November to cargo or to Central Base. See ya.
7 Alpha Victor.
That was a late landing. Wow, I did not expect that.
Rouge 1653, continue Papa, Hotel, you hold short
I was thinking about a go around or something. I'm not sure what. Our top A330 is holding short, but no worries because we have a 767 heading out to Lima. This is runway 27.
Alright, just hold short November, let me know when you're able to move.
Copy that, holding short, I'll let you know when we're ready.
I want to see hotel, I don't see hotel. Can you clarify?
Sorry, who was that asking?
Rouge 1653.
Papa Hotel, hold short November. To continue up Papa, you're about to pass Whiskey, you're about to pass Yankee, then it'll be your third right turn. That's going to be Hotel, you hold short November behind the American wide body.
Okay, hotel for Rouge 1653.
Ground 7 Alpha, Vector, ready to proceed forward.
Frontier Flight 3322, contact clearance delivery.
That's 747.
35, Frontier 3322.
Had a great little landing experience, but seems like everything is okay.
And Delta 1510.
Okay. National Air Cargo on its way to Lima.
Alright, now let's see here. Air Portugal 23 Heavy, yes sir, continue vehicle back to the gate.
Quebec.
Alright, everyone's checking on top of each other. I'm gonna reach out to you guys. No one see up. Air Portugal 23 Heavy, taxi vehicle back to the gate.
Vehicle back to the gate. Absolutely, 23 Heavy.
Looks like it's going to be a late takeoff as well. Kind of going slow.
November, take care.
Must be a heavy cargo lift.
Envoy 3998.
Envoy 3998, let's see here. You're going to join Yankee and hold short of November.
Join Yankee, hold short of November 3998.
And who's number 2 coming out spot 13?
Sorry, 777 that actually arrived a little earlier. Now we have... Oh, my apologies. That was a little quick, wasn't it? We have that Delta, which is an Airbus A320 on runway 27. This one is heading to Washington, D.C., but I'm pretty sure they're not going to go anywhere. I've been wrong. We have Lufthansa Airbus A320 coming in from Quito. This is on runway 30. Lufthansa Airbus A320 right here coming in from Quito, which should then allow for Delta's Airbus to head out to Washington.
Over to wherever you're going to the thing site. Point 705, behind that Air Portugal, you'll continue with Quebec.
Behind Air Portugal, Whiskey, Quebec, American 2705.
There goes our Delta.
It's
A320 heading out to Washington, D.C.
Juliet behind the DHL, Delta 1510.
ABAX 2187 Heavy.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Do you have one of them running?
Negative, but we can have one in a couple minutes.
You can just turn one on and pull up a little bit behind that Frontier so I can put a Delta behind you. That'd be a big help.
Yes, sir, we can do that.
Thank you. About 1510, like I said, you can just start that turn on the Juliet. The DHL will move up here in just a couple minutes for you. That way you can get behind them.
Delta 1510. JetBlue 2028, Chester shut down.
Who's asking to shut down?
JetBlue 1220.
Yeah, you can down there.
3998.
Okay, our 767 heading to Bogota. This should be a quick rotation. I mean, I've been wrong about all of them for some reason now. 767 cargo heading to Bogota.
American 2705.
Just here on the edge of the runway.
Quebec Tower CN is going to be on 123.9.
Quebec to then 23.9, American 2705. How's it going?
Miami Ground, good afternoon, line code 1454, joining Quebec.
Line code 1454, ground taxi via Quebec, hold short of Juliet. Call the ramp, see the gates open, let me know what they say.
Quebec, hold short, Juliet, call to the ramp, line code 1454.
Southwest 3698, spot 20, ready taxi, top.
Southwest 3698 ground, your route of flight is ground stop. We are calling in reroutes. You're probably about number 15 in line. You can expect 27 for departure. For now, taxi Papa.
Sky High 3913 on Friday taxi.
Sky 3913, taxi via Yankee Romeo Sierra, hold short runway 30.
Yankee Romeo Sierra, hold short 30, Sky High 3950.
Connie 625 heavy, continue via Sierra, hold short of Yankee.
Sierra short of Yankee, 625.
Ground envoy 3998, so we're about number 11, can we shut down?
Yes sir, go ahead. Thanks. And Delta, looks like the DHL's moved up for you. If you can just join Joy to combine him, and once you're there, you can shut him down. Thanks, guys. Like I said, for everyone who's just joined the party, everything is going out to the southeast, the Colada Gate, one line, 30 miles in trail. We're calling in all the reroutes for you guys as we keep you guys moving, so just hang tight.
Next up, we have departing Israel Air.
Who was that on ground?
Yeah, American 217, we can do that route. We're good to go. We just have our engine shut down. Wait, how long do you think it is?
American 217, looks like we can turn it on now. That would get you guys moving, because like I said, we've been doing it as you guys taxied out.
Alright, we'll get them started up. We'll let you know when we're ready to taxi.
Allow 018 Heavy, log into the CPDLC, download your new flight plan, plug that in, let me know we're going to be ready to go. Expect runway 27.
We'll go allow 018.
Miami ground line, 1454.
1454.
Miami Gate, told us to join spot 25.
1454, just continue vehicle back.
Continue via Quebec line, 1454.
Airport to go, you have to wait for the allows to come out.
Israel Airways
Alright, then just hang
should
tight
be
right
next
there.
up. They are taking their
right now, and
time.
then hopefully we can get them out of your way.
Yeah, it's late takeoffs. I think the air is maybe a little thin.
Go ahead and turn them on.
I'm
You're
entirely
number 2
sure.
right now.
We have a lot of people at a standing pattern actually here though. Look at this, we have
I have you number 4 right now.
real quick, I'll show you what I mean. We have a lot of planes here just standing on the tarmac. I'm not entirely sure why.
Yeah, and we only need to start one to move, so we can do that. Okay, we're going to shut them down. Just give us a call.
You got it.
018, we're ready.
Is it ready?
Hello, 018.
Allow 018, you have that new flight plan put in, you ready to go?
Ready to go. Just to confirm, it's Rotor Vector to Colada.
Alright, that's what you can expect to Colada.
Thank you.
We do have that Dreamliner over there, just parked. Supposed to be heading out to Philadelphia, but we finally have some movement. Israel Airways heading to Tel Aviv.
Hello, 147, what spot are you coming out of right now?
Might have been for Bella 9304. We're coming out of commercial jet.
Bella 9304, just to clarify, that's on the north side there, European Kilo.
And we have incoming on runway 30, American Airlines in a 737, arriving from Providenciales Island. They're lined up on runway 30. I think my camera setup is working pretty well. I have every corner covered. I'm pretty proud and impressed.
25, how do you continue via Yankee Romeo Cargo City? Have it going. Develop 9304, I would go ahead and just remain on the ramp and shut them down. Just monitor my frequency. You're about number 15 to 18-ish in line right now for that reroute, and everyone's going out one gate, 30 miles in trail.
Okay, sounds good. Put it on 304.
Southwest 3698, just pull up to behind that Iberia. Their engines are shut down as well, so we could get up behind them and shut them down as well, so you guys posted.
Okay, we'll pull up on Iberia here and shut them down. Thanks.
Okay, our 737.
Charlie, coming for arrival, Papa for departure. Papa for
I
departure,
see
Miami
Kalita
Altimeter
Air.
3989,
They're
wind
747.
200
I mean,
at 10.
besides using all runway to take off, they're using all runway for landing. Almost missed you there.
Ground American 217 3.
All right, American 217, you can make the side step over onto November 12, and then Mike for 26 left.
All right, November 12, Mike 26 left, American 217.
217, once you're back on Mike, tower's going to be on 18.3. Sky high, 3913, cross, runway 30 at Sierra, and then continue Quebec for runway 27.
Cross runway 30, Sierra, continue on Quebec, runway 27, sky high 3913.
Norse, 14 minutes out. All right, excellent. I am always up for a 14 landing. Next up, we have an Airbus A319 heading to Nueva Girona. Nueva Girona.
American 1995 off of 30 on November.
American 1995 ground, join November, hold short of Juliet, call the ramp, see if KH let me know what they say.
November short of JJ and
Is an Airbus A319 I've never seen.
Tower can be 123.9.
123.9. Sky high 3913.
This route actually. Nueva Girona. That is kind of cool. Mr. Diego Garcia, thank you. Yeah, this is the main central camera that I have is this is a bad boy. I don't know how to put in other words. As you can see, the image as well is quite fantastic. All right, we have our 737 here. Rolling on the runway, starting to accelerate.
All right, behind the American 321, joining Mike in front of you. I want you to make that right turn, November 12th, November, hold short of whiskey.
American 1995, we're going to have to hold the family on.
Say again?
Heading 140, 1995.
All right, you're just going to hold there short of Juliet.
Okay, we'll hold there, American 1995.
Look at this is what I'm talking about. I don't understand why they are all parked here. The weather is not even close as bad as anywhere else. But okay. All right, next up we have nothing. We have a phantom plane. According to my radar, it is painted like a ghost. All I can tell you is this is a 737. I don't know if you guys managed to get any information. I have no destination.
On 18.3.
Alright, 6 minutes.
Well, all right. Goodbye, mystery plane.
Here, 140, continue to Quebec, tower CM is going to be 123.9. 123.9,
Havana, amazing. There's a line of storms north of the city. Gotcha. Understood. So these must be all planes that are heading north.
And the spare wings, 31
And
November.
can't even.
Whiskey.
Well, yeah, I know this makes sense. This Dreamliner over here is actually heading to Philadelphia. This Dreamliner, yeah, this Delta is heading back to Atlanta. I mean, that shouldn't be too bad. I guess it must be a really big system. We got everybody stranded here. Look at that.
American 1096 Wilco.
Thank you, Diego.
Building a flight plan right now.
All right, well, holding short on runway 27, we have Frontiers Airbus A321. This one is heading to Punta Cana, but they might be waiting for. We have a little Embraer lined up on runway 30 coming in from Marsh Harbor. This is the Bahamas. Little Embraer. Cat Life. Welcome back. Yeah, the weather is actually not too shabby. It's been raining in and out, but it's been holding pretty well today, thankfully.
American 1096, contact transfer report on 3535. I think she has to reach your flight then.
Wilco, American 1096.
All these planes parked, waiting for that storm. Gotcha. Alright, well, let's go to the southeast side of the airport. We have this Frontier. This Frontier holding short, heading to Punta Cana. This is followed by, as you can see, Avianca's little Airbus as well. Airbus A320 heading to Medellin, but they're both waiting for a little Embraer that's going to cross over your screen. About a second, coming in from Marsh Harbor. There is our Embraer.
Dragon maintenance 816, roger. Repositions approved via November, hold short of whiskey. Avianca 147, monitor tower 123.9.
Seppi, hey, how are you, man? Welcome back. I remember you. Seppi from Brazil. Tudo bem, beleza?
That's 1510, you need to go out Colada.
Looks like we have another ghost plane from Havana. You are right, Mr. Dogwood. We have our ghost plane from Havana, cargo, coming in. Airbus A320. It's lined up on a runway 30. If people on the chat don't know, SAPI in Brazil means zip code. Hello, Mr. Zip Code.
Envoy 3670, Miami ground. Gate show is occupied. Quebec short of JJ for now.
Quebec short of JJ, we'll call Envoy 3670.
Yep. Airline 3173, which gate are you going to?
Alright. Well, looks like Avianca is sneaking in there. Avianca is sneaking in front of Frontier. Looks like they are ready. Avianca's A320 is heading out to Medellin. Up north, that airplane was an Airbus A321 coming in from Punta Cana, operated by American Airlines.
Envoy 3670, roger.
On the southeast side, we have an A320 operated by Avianca, lined up for runway 30, coming in from San Salvador.
Yeah, Whiskey Papa, American Maintenance 816.
American Local 8, or American Maintenance 816, Whiskey short of
They
Papa.
sneaked in front of it, but are not going.
Envoy 3670, you can continue via Quebec and just hold short of Yankee for now. I got one in, one out on Whiskey.
Roger that, Quebec short of Yankee, Envoy 3670.
So we're out 503?
Norse, yeah, looks like they are on runway 26. Looks like Avianca is also going to wait for our other Avianca to arrive in an A320 from San Salvador.
American Maintenance 816, you'll see a white Airbus from the right. Give way to them, join Papa Yankee, hold short, runway 30.
Copy that, we'll give way to the white Airbus and
Ground American 1096, we're ready to go.
American Maintenance 816 on Yankee, hold short, runway 30.
Hold short, runway 30, American Maintenance 816.
American 1096,
They're taking forever to land.
1096, roger. Continue via Mike, monitor tower 118.3.
Alright, Mike, and then 118.3. You have a good one, American 1096.
American 1995, spot 6.
American 1995, landing ground. Roger, is it open? It's still showing red on my side.
Yeah, the direct controller told me to tell
There's
you
Norse, by the way, in the background there.
Roger, Envoy 3670, go ahead and continue. That Airbus is going to where you are, so continue Quebec Whiskey to the ramp.
Quebec Whiskey to ramp, Envoy 3670.
American Maintenance 816, they're going to move now, short of 30.
Copy that, yeah, we see the Eagle going by us, and we'll hold short of runway 30, American Maintenance.
Thank you, American 1995, continue to the ramp via November.
November, American 1995.
American 1995, continue via November to the ramp.
November to the ramp, American 1995.
Frontier Flight 3322, started up the engine, let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Alright, we're starting Frontier 3322.
You ready?
Like 2 minutes.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to move.
Welcome. Ground American 357, approaching spot 7, ready for taxi.
140 heading up to 113.
American 357, landing ground, runway 26 left. Taxi via Mike.
Hey, Miguel, Taka 310 with you off runway 30, Quebec 2.
Taka 310, landing ground, taxi via Papa to the ramp.
Papa to the ramp, Taka 310, thank you. And American 357, taxi 26 left via Mike.
American Maintenance 816, cross runway 30, proceed to the blast zone.
Cross runway 30 and to the blast zone, American Maintenance 816.
Good, 730, landing ground. Runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo. You can expect a significant delay. Hold on the far east line of Kilo 10. Not really, but you're like last in line. You happen to already be at Colado, so you don't need a refollow. Copa 410, Miami ground, runway 27, taxi via Quebec. Monitor tower 123.9.
Hello, Longboat 72 Charlie, zero hold short, Papa.
Longboat 72 Charlie, heavy, Miami ground, roger. Checking the status of the gate.
We'll spoke to 16.
Alright. Alright, Frontiers A321. Heading out to Punta Cana. Oof, sorry. Did not mean to switch.
Yeah, Frontier Flight 3322, expect runway 27 for departure.
Alright, we'll expect that Frontier 3322.
Hey, that's 2187, semi.
Incoming Delta, a Boeing 737 coming in from Havana. We also have departing. Which one is this? Copa Airlines, yes, heading back to Panama. This is in their usual classic 737. But good news, my friends. I see a 747 that just turned on their ping. 747.
Exit 730, disregard the significant delay. It'll be number 5 with 30 and trail. Monitor tower 118.3.
There is Copa's.
If you can, please.
We're currently over here at the penalty box behind the rear. We've got a medical situation, and we need to get a passenger to some medical attention.
Who's got the medical situation? What's the call sign?
Southwest 3698.
Southwest 3698, Roger. Are you started up and ready to move?
We have started up, ready to move.
Okay, Envoy 3998, if you're not started up, start up your engine, and I need you to move for the November and short of JJ.
Alright, we're not started up, we're getting going right now, November short of JJ 3998.
Southwest. American 930 or 531 heavy. American 531 heavy.
Go ahead, for American 531 heavy.
American 531 heavy. Do you have your engine started up? Can you move for a medical emergency?
No, our engines are down. Take us about 4 minutes to start them.
Okay, no problem. Envoy 3998 as fast as possible, please. And then left turn on to November short of JJ.
Yeah, we're expediting 3998 left on November short of JJ. Got a Winston from Charlie, okay, close to James, that's close.
Bravo 72 Charlie Heavy, Roger, continue via Papa to the right.
Can we get about connection around Lombard Charlie?
Southwest 3698, do you have any further information, medical emergency?
Yeah, it's a 64-year-old previous stroke.
Copa Airlines heading back to Panama.
Ground 3998 rolling left on Mike short of JJ.
Envoy 3998, minute taxi, yeah. Left on November short of JJ.
My apologies.
Left on November short of JJ 3998.
Southwest 3698.
I'm checking out the radar to see if we're missing anything here.
Alright, Golf 9, November Whiskey Papa for 3698, thank you. And,
Delta 1788, Miami ground Papa short of JJ.
Papa short of JJ, Delta 1788.
Frontier 3322 is running.
Frontier Flight 3322, wait for the Embraer to move, and then November Yankee short of Papa.
November Yankee short of Papa after the Embraer Frontier 3322.
Envoy 3998, continue right turn onto Mike short of Yankee.
Okay, so
continue right turn
we have Lufthansa landing in approximately, what do we say, half an hour? British Airways, Mr. Dogwood, appears to be quite delayed, which means that I can be here for British Airways' arrival, but I guess we're gonna miss their departure today.
Southwest 3698 Papa all the way to the right.
We have on 30 incoming Avianca's A320.
Continue to be a Papa behind the
This
Dreamliner.
is from Managua.
Gate is open.
Our sea of planes still stranded, including this beautiful Dreamliner.
Boy 3346 might have to put you in line with all the departures there. For now, taxi southbound on Whiskey, short of Papa. Plan to park behind the JetBlue on Hotel Top.
Okay. Southbound Whiskey, hold short Papa, taxi behind the JetBlue number 32.
Frontier Flight 3322, left turn onto Quebec.
Quebec, Frontier 3322.
Norris's Dreamliner just
Delta
getting in
1510,
from
can you
Catwick.
start them up so you can, or start one up for me so you can move forward and hold to the November? Thank you. And Envoy 3998, thank you for that. You can shut them back down if you need to.
Roger, you want us to do it right here, 3998?
3998, if you could pull forward a little bit closer to Yankee for me.
Alright, we'll pull up a little bit. Shut them down, 3998.
Envoy 34 or 33.
Alright, we have
make the right turn
on runway 30 Avianca's Airbus A320 coming in from Managua.
Monitor tower 123.9. That's a flight 3322, monitor tower 123.9.
Monitor tower, Frontier 3322.
That was a pretty smooth landing, actually. Well done. Well done, sir.
Ground 3998, do we have any kind of estimate about when we're going to be able to start getting out of here?
Hey, what was that?
It's 3998.
Envoy 3998, I'm still waiting on your reroute. So once you get the reroute, then you'll be in sequence with all of these other departures. I think you're right after Delta, so number 9.
Alright, thanks.
You're last, sir. The 3346, you're like number 12.
Miami ground, good day, jet top for 325 plus 17.
Jet top 4325, Miami ground, runway 27, taxi via Quebec.
Runway 27, taxi via Quebec, jet top 4325.
Ground, do you have any idea for American Pot 31 Heavy?
Alright, we have a conveyor.
You're a little bit sooner.
Is there any way I think I can catch that? I don't think so.
For the reroute.
Can I?
Ground, hello, TAKEOFF 4.
Yeah, there it is.
Runway 65.
There she is.
TAKEOFF 450, Miami ground, taxi via Papa.
Coming in from Georgetown.
Just to let you know, our captain in American Flight 31 tomorrow, so we're kind of in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Okay, so I just got word if you're on close, then okay, stand by.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have a Delta 737 that just landed from Havana that I was following before. The one and only Frontier that we just followed is heading to runway 27, flying out to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. This is an Airbus A320.
American 531 Heavy, start
And
them
we
up.
have right behind it Volaris.
Delta 4325, monitor tower 123.9.
122.9, monitor, Delta 4325.
American 531
Volaris.
Heavy. American 531 Heavy.
Volaris is heading out to La Mesa. This is a new A320.
531 Heavy.
But first up, we have here Frontier.
Let me know when you're ready to taxi. You expect 26 left.
They are in a A320 as well.
Route 1653.
Frontier heading to Raleigh, Durham.
We're starting at the engine.
Ooh, looks like our 7670 HL that was parked and stranded is finally being released.
American 9611, Miami ground. Runway 26 left, taxi via Whiskey and Mike at Mike, follow a yellow DHL.
Alright, and on runway 30 we have Lufthansa 767 lined up coming in from Lima.
JetBlue 1220.
Is Frontier gonna wait for that? Oh, look at that, both full A320s. Oh, looks like Frontier is heading out. Looks like they're going for it. Let's go pedal to the metal.
American 531 Heavy, you ready?
We're starting in 531 Heavy.
Okay, let me know. 1653, are you ready?
We're at 1653, I have one engine started, second one is starting.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Roger, we're 1653.
Oh, right in the corner of the frame. Couldn't have planned that better. Okay, southeast of the airport on finals. Runway 30. Lufthansa 767 coming in from Lima. 52 viewers. Look at this. I'm on a roll. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Apologies. I need to control what I say when I get excited. Alright, Volaris Airbus A320 just made it to a runway 27 here, as you can see. But we're going to have Lufthansa 767 fly over first before Volaris takes off. Usually Volaris, they always have very short, the cheaper the airline, the quicker they kind of rotate. Take note.
Last on taken. American 531 Heavy, Roger, join November Yankee and Mike behind a Rouge Airbus off you, right?
November Yankee and Mike for American 531 Heavy.
Yeah, Blue 1220, you're the last one. Let me know when you're ready.
What did I say? I called it.
American 531 Heavy, you're going to follow the ruse from the right.
Wilco.
Oh, look at this, guys.
1653.
Looks like we have all the planes here that were stuck on the tarmac being released finally, heading over to runway 26, including our Dreamliner heading to Philadelphia.
And switch up to 1220. Just confirm they're going to launch us on the Clara.
Yeah, Blue 1220 negative. I have you on full.
And it looks like we have an MD-8
Okay, so the original route is okay?
on finals here for runway 30.
Miami ground, good afternoon, Peru 2698, turn into Papa.
Man, Ecuador. Peru 2698 Heavy, Miami ground, taxi via Papa, hold short of JJ.
Papa, hold short JJ, Peru 2698.
Delta 1510, can you start up one of them for you to pull forward, hold short of November?
Do that,
Roger, thank you. Cowboy 3998, oh, I'm sorry, 3346, same for you. Can you start up one engine so you can pull forward and hold short of November?
This was our Dreamliner heading out to Philly.
Yeah, right, Charlie Yankee, join Mike to
Brew 1653, hold short of Mike 10.
Sorry, was that hold short of Mike 10 for Rouge 653?
Affirmative, just hold short Mike 10. The two that are already up there, there's 30 in track, so I'm just going to filter you guys in.
Roger, we'll hold short of Mike 10, Rouge 653, thank you. Miami ground, this is American Maintenance 816. Where does it go last 10? Looks like it's back to the terminal.
Who's heading back?
F816.
American Maintenance 816, Roger, proceed via Yankee, hold short, runway 30.
Proceed via Yankee, hold short, runway 30, American Maintenance 816.
Right, let's receive this MD-8 coming in from Olguin.
Company says cancel our flight plan. They're going to reroute us over to water.
Convoy 3346. Roger. You're going to go ahead and remove. You want me to remove it?
They said to remove. They're going to work on it, and we'll contact clearance to see if they have anything.
Luffy is over the Bahamas. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure since it's east to west traffic and they do prefer to land here on runway 27, I think that's kind of where they're going to end up lining up on for. Ooh, sorry guys, I almost missed this. I was looking at Lufthansa on the radar.
Make sure for Rouge 1653, off 26 left, we're still cleared for the full Z3 departure.
Affirmative, full 3, Iberia transition.
Full Z3 and Iberia A330, thank you, Rouge 1653.
And ground for Avello 9304. About what number are we?
Avello 9304, you are 4, but you have the routing that you're on is being rerouted out of Helix Code. You have to be CDR. We're just waiting on the center to put in the flight plan.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Alright, lined up for runway 30. Speaking of which, an Airbus A321 coming in from Mexico City.
And hold short of JJ, checking the status of the gate.
Okay, Papa, hold short of JJ. We'll switch over to gate.
Ground Delta 1510, do we need one, huh?
say again.
There's our Airbus A321 from Mexico City.
Down now. That's close enough. Thank you. I just need to park more planes when they call it.
Alright, copy. We about number 5 or 6 right now.
Actually, you're next. Well, you're supposed to be the first to get the reroute, but I haven't heard any news yet, and they're taking a long time. I think a lot of people in South Florida are trying to get it.
Ground, hello, Charlie Jet 2925 Heavy, stand 14 outside Cargo City, good pushing south.
751, make the right turn at Zulu and join Quebec.
Right turn, 3,500 climb B to 6. And Foxtrot 12 is open gate.
Okay, Roger, thank you.
Chain 16,000.
I'm sorry, the last call,
I don't want to be bearer of bad news, but there are some dark clouds building up on the west side of the airport here again.
Through 1653, continue via Mike, monitor tower 18-3.
Continue via Mike, monitor tower 18-3, Rizet 1653, have a good day.
American 531 Heavy, hold short of Mike 10.
Ground Eastern 2232 is crossing.
Okay, I got a couple calling at once. Eastern 2232, Miami ground, join Papa.
Join Papa, 22.
American 1154, Miami ground, runway 27, taxi, Whiskey, Quebec, at Quebec, follow, and MD-80.
Alright, taxi, Whiskey, Quebec behind the MD-80, American 1154.
Eastern 2232, at Zulu, join Quebec.
At Zulu, join Quebec, 2222.
R790, pass behind the 737 at Zulu.
This is traffic inside, Line 790, we are on Quebec.
Roger. R790, continue via Quebec and then Victor to the right.
Quebec, CMB to Rumble, Line 790.
Eastern 2232 at Whiskey, follow American 737.
At Whiskey, follow the American, Eastern 2232.
American maintenance 816, cross runway 30, and proceed via Yankee, hold short November.
Cross runway 30, proceed Yankee, hold short of November, American maintenance 816.
Eastern 2232, hold short of Yankee, please.
Hold short at Yankee, Eastern 2232.
Thank you. JetBlue 1220, hold short of Mike 10.
Hold short of Mike 10, JetBlue 1220.
And ground 251.
Good.
Yeah, there's a dead bird at Victor in Quebec. I'll grab you after a minute, 420, okay.
Alright, I had a couple calling on Edo Mako 420, Miami ground. The gate's showing occupied. So for now, let's do this. Quebec short of JJ, please.
Alright, Quebec short of JJ, go for it.
Eastern 2232, continue via Quebec and Sierra to the right.
Quebec, Sierra to the right, Eastern 2232.
Thank you. Who else called on answer? Edo Mako 420. I want you to go Quebec and then left turn onto JJ, short of Yankee 1.
Ooh. Bolivia Air is north of the airport. Bolivia Air is lined up for runway 26. Golf Oscar Romeo. Long time. Sorry, I was a little busy. I was all over the place. Glad you are here. Well, Bolivia Airlines and an Airbus A330 lined up for 26. This is Norse's Dreamliner 787. Looks like we're gonna have at least this 737 here taxiing down to runway 27, heading out to Santo Domingo. 737. Oh, Golf Oscar Romeo. I saw what happened to one of the planes in Congonhas that only took off in like the last, I don't know, 20 feet of runway that was left. It came out in the news in Folha de São Paulo and one of the main newspaper everywhere. Okay, American Airlines, Boeing 737. Golf Oscar Romeo is a famous Brazilian plane spotter in one of Brazil's busiest airports in the heart of São Paulo, and there was actually a news article that had his video on the main newspaper in Brazil. It was a local airliner that literally only managed to take off and on the like last couple feet of the runway.
Heavy runway 27, taxi Romeo Yankee Sierra, hold short, runway 30.
Taxi Romeo Yankee Sierra, hold short, runway 30, that's 291.
American 531 Heavy, continue via Mike, monitor tower 1.
Alright, here on the north side you see Bolivia Air. On the south side you see American Airlines in a 737. But they're gonna hold short. No, they're actually going onto the runway because we have on the southeast side another 737 coming in from San Juan. Are they going to take off before? This is a runway 27. Looks like Air Canada is getting pushed back. Air Canada, look at this. We have a bunch of new airliners that we usually never get.
American Maintenance 816 going November to the
Air Canada 787. This is their Dreamliner.
Central Base?
Yes, sir, Central Base.
That is so cool. I've never seen Air Canada's Dreamliner here. It is getting cloudy, my friends. Okay, time for American Airlines 737 coming in from San Juan. They're going to cross the 737 that you see currently.
Delta 15, yeah, I feel for you. I'm double checking now, and I got them calling again. I just got here. I'm just trying to make everything work. They gave me the plan, and that's all I can work with. I don't have an estimate, but he's calling right now, and we should get the ball rolling here soon. 1510, did you copy any of that?
Got all of it.
Okay, perfect. Who's the radio check? The radio is 5x5.
Hello, Sky High 906, approaching flight 17.
517, Sky High 906, runway 27, taxi via Uniform A, Quebec.
Flight 17, Uniform.
Right, Dominicana 200, monitor tower 123.9.
1239, Red Dominicana 200, good day. Back at the 1220.
Good.
Are they still doing about 30 miles per second?
Affirmative. Like, Swamp.
Miami ground, Boliviana 762 Heavy, good afternoon, via Zulu holding short Papa.
Boliviana 762 Heavy, left turn Papa to the ramp.
Turn Papa to the ramp, Boliviana 7.
Alright, southeast of the airport we have another 737, this time coming in from San Jose. Looks like this DHL 767, Mr. Golf Oscar Romeo, is heading to São Paulo, but unfortunately to Campinas. This DHL 767.
1014 will taxi via November. We're going to Delta 10.
Sky High 906, monitor tower 123.9. Sky High 906.
Yeah, 123.9, Sky High 906.
Sky 906, say my frequency.
Lufty's 747. Thank you, Kat. Let me know when they're close so I make sure not to forget about them. We also, looks like, we have a 747 turning on their ping on the west side of the airport.
Stand by. 2925 heavy, cross runway 30, traffic 3 miles. On the left, giving way.
Cross 30, Jump Quebec, give way to traffic, traffic on the left is giving way, coverage at 295.
Well, check this out, we have an old MD-8.
American 2634.
American 2634, 13 Quebec.
American 2634, runway 27.
We have an MD-8 taxiing down. Yeah, they're on runway 27, heading out to La Romana. Are they going to go for it? Are they going for it?
Miami Ground, good afternoon. Tampa 40,
nope.
43, Western Union is ready to push back.
We're going to have this beautiful 767 heading to Campinas. Soon taken off as well. We have incoming on 30, our 737 from San Jose.
Cargo jet 2925, heavy monitor tower 123.9.
239 cargo jet 219.
Out of ACO 420, go ahead. Uh, 15 to 20 minutes? Okay. So 7143, Miami Ground.
There comes our MD-8.
And where are you coming from? So 7143, reposition the previous kilo.
Ground Envoy 3998. Should we start getting engines started, or we still got a while?
Envoy 3998, we just called. You're in the same boat as Delta. Yep. Like I said, I just got here. I'm trying to get you guys figured out right now.
Right. Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Keep them shut down, but as soon as I get a reroute, I'm gonna have you guys go to turret.
Oh my god, not this guy again. Really?
Delta 1510, check CPDLC and see if you got the new route.
American 834, coming out to about 13, ready to taxi.
34, Miami Ground, runway 26 left.
Alright, DHL 767.
Mike, and how much in trailer are we expecting to get out of here today?
30 miles.
Alright, any estimate on delay time?
You can expect about 10 minutes.
Alright, let's go. DHL 767. Ooh, it looks like we have another MD-8 actually, south of the airport.
You can expect 26 left for departure.
I will expect 26 left, Delta. American 1204 on November.
American 1204, November all the way in.
American 1204, thanks.
American 834, actually November, whiskey short of November for now.
This is a heavy bird. She is fully loaded.
2634, monitor tower 123.9.
239, American 2634.
Delta 1510, are you ready to taxi? Okay, no problem, just let me know. Boy 39, let me know when you get the flight time as well.
Alright, we'll be back. 98.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to contact her.
Okay, next up, all the way east, we have this little Embraer. An Embraer 190 heading to Santo Domingo, but I think we're going to be waiting for that MD-8 coming in from Santa Clara. Alright, one MD-8 coming in from Santa Clara, and a little Embraer heading out.
Flight 19, say again. Last aircraft call unanswered, say again. Envoy 3346.
What, 3346?
Envoy 3346.
Look at that Dreamliner, Air Canada. It's getting dark here, I'm sorry.
For your new flight plan.
Yep, we're monitoring clearance.
Alright, here is our MD-8 coming in from Santa Clara.
Air Canada 2121 Heavy, Miami ground. Right, I gotta get a new unit time, please.
And ground Envoy 3346, we got the new flight plan, it's plugged in, it's ready to go. Should we start it back up?
Envoy 3346, affirmative, starting back up, let me know when you're ready.
Roger.
Navello 9304, are you CTDOC equipped?
Yeah, we're not here.
Okay, roger. As soon as yours comes out, let me know. Navello 9304, it may not be ready yet, but you can monitor clearance filter on 13535. Just monitor, and I'll let them know to reach out for you.
Oh yeah, they're taking all of the runway today.
Are you still there?
It is heavy. It's quite heavy out there, I guess. I'm not sure. But it's definitely not looking good. On the north side, we have Iberia's A330 lined up on runway 26. We also have a 747 on the north side turning on their ping heading to Anchorage.
Of 1930 and time now 1913.
On the southeast side, we have a 737 coming in from Argyle.
Route 201, Miami ground, Papa, short of JJ, checking the status of the gate.
Okay, looks like we have some activity, but first up, look at this. We have Air Canada's Dreamliner.
Spirit 3147,
Route 261, Miami ground, hold short of JJ. Spirit 3147, Miami ground, Mike.
Miami departure, Mike, 1500.
That's 1510, taxi via November, Yankee Mike.
November, Yankee Mike, Delta 1510.
Couple 41, Miami ground, runway 27, taxi via Quebec to the right side behind the American. Monitor tower 123.9. Couple 41, monitor tower 123.9. With Quebec, what was the call sign?
Caribbean 483.
Alright, Caribbean 483. Wait on that heavy 76. That heavy 76, I believe, is going into that spot where Copa's coming out. After they come out, then taxi Papa, Tango, and Quebec runway 27.
Copy that, gonna wait for the Copa. Papa, Tango, Quebec.
American 4 or 834.
Okay, another 737 sneaking up in there.
Mike to runway 26 left.
Behind Delta on Mike, follow Delta 26 left, American 834.
We have this 737 that is heading out to Christianstadt.
Ground Tampa 4043, Heavy is ready to taxi runway 27.
Tampa 4043 Heavy, mind the ground runway 27, taxi via Sierra, hold short, runway 30.
Via Sierra, holding short 30 Tampa 4043 Heavy.
2621, go ahead.
Seven 372 Christianstadt, followed by Air Canada's Dreamliner, which I've seen for the first time here. That's kind of cool. Not 81. What is up? Hello, welcome to GTN. Welcome back. Okay, if we have this 737,
American 186 Quebec,
because the only thing that we have lined up on runway 30 is an Airbus A320 from Cartagena, which is kind of over Key Biscayne, very far out.
Route 261, continue via Papa to the ramp.
Just in time, we have Lufthansa's 747 coming in a couple of minutes, actually. We have Lufthansa's old livery. Looks like they are actually lined up for 27. Lufthansa's 747 is finally coming in. That's awesome.
9545 heavy. I'm going to have to work on your reroute. It's going to take a while. Just expect a delay. Expect a new routing here shortly.
Ground, Humboldt 3346 ready to taxi.
Humboldt 3346, Miami ground. Roger. Runway 26 left, taxi. November Yankee Mike.
November Yankee Mike for 26 left, Humboldt 3346.
Iberia 6123 heavy, left turn Papa.
Left on Papa, hello, 6123, checking.
Clear wings 3147, pass behind the American, and then join Papa to the ramp.
American to the ramp, sir.
41.
Back to Air Canada with their sunglasses. Let's go. First up, we have Avianca's A320 coming in from Cartagena.
American 186 enjoying Whiskey November. American 186 Quebec going November.
Alright, sorry about that. We'll join November, American 186 Quebec.
No problem. Caribbean 483.
Go ahead, please.
There's not enough room for Copa to get in between that, or that 73 up the right. There's not enough room for him to get in between the 76 and the 78, is it?
It's starting to rain, guys. It's starting to rain. It's been horrible all week. This is finally the first day where we have some decent weather, but even that can't hold up. It is starting to come down here. It is starting to get wet. Oh my god. We were so close to having a successful stream once this week. It's tough. At least I'm inside. Let's put it that way, because most plane spotters, they're always like right by the airport, like by the fence outside. So if it's storming out, you guys can't see anything anyways. At least I'm dry and I'm inside. I have some camera trouble though. Okay, Air Canada. Let's go, my friends. Air Canada in their Dreamliner. First one to film on TTN. Always a first time. Okay, Lufthansa is over the Venetian Islands. Coming in on, look at that, so key.
Ground with Avianca 106, over Papa.
Avianca 146, Miami ground, 106, Miami ground, join Papa to the ramp.
Papa to the ramp, Avianca 106.
Left route 2698. Left route 2698 heavy. Tampa 40, 43 heavy, monitor tower 123.9.
123.9 in Tampa, 4043 heavy.
SkyCube 95, 45 heavy, runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo. And Statue 9545 Heavy, did you want 26 left? Statue 9545 Heavy, next time just let me know when you call for the taxi. Runway 26 left.
Oh, there's a storm building up here.
And monitor tower 1,
Can't
2,
believe it. We're so close.
TAKEOFF 9545 Heavy, towers 18-3, they're looking for you.
Here we go, Lufthansa.
You said AAR to Western New?
The Queen has arrived.
Kilo, hold short, runway 26 right at Kilo 7. Heavy 3998, you should have gotten your new clearance if you're reading this.
Look at that shower. It is starting to come down here. Ooh. Looks like we have Avianca cargo coming in from Medellin and an Airbus A330 also on runway 27. Excelente. Iberia's A330 just touched ground. Renato. Hello, Renato. Welcome to TTN, my friend. We got a lot of new. 71, yes, I'm back. 70. Wow, I just realized this. Iberia's A330 just landing here north of the airport, unfortunately, but we have an A330 coming, lining up on finals here for 27. Coming in from Medellin. I feel like half the flights here are either to or from Colombia, and the other half is like going to London. If you ever want to go to Colombia or London, you can fly through Miami. There's a flight out every hour.
Adela 9304, they're going to send you out the original flight plan. So hold short runway 26 right at Kilo 10. So 6142, traffic's on a 7-mile final cross, runway 26 right, hold short of runway 26 left.
There we should have our cargo, Avianca cargo A330 coming to the frame any moment. There she is.
Just like 1666, Miami ground. Expect runway 26 left. Taxi via Papa Whiskey, hold short November.
Papa Whiskey, short of November, Frontier 1666.
Envoy 3346, continue via Mike, monitor tower 118.3.
Continue via Mike, monitor tower.
Envoy 3998, are you ready?
We get 27 for Frontier 1666.
That's just like 1666 negative. I'm taking all the souls up to 26 left for now.
Okay.
Hello 9304, monitor tower 118.3.
1830, terminal back 34. What you said was that taxi up down Kilo?
Yep, Kilo, short of 26 right at Kilo 10.
Kilo short 26 right, Kilo 10.
Alright, what do we have east of the airport? We have, looks like a 737 on runway 27. Yes, it is Copa Airlines heading back to Panama. They are on a runway 27. I don't know if they're going to be waiting for our 737 from San Juan to cross over onto runway 30.
Tampa 4083 heavy.
Yeah, British Airways is running super late today. It's been tough. Ooh, looks like we have a 747 on the north side of the airport, though. I'm going to keep my eyes open for that. So let's... Actually, these guys are going to go for it.
Off Golf 14, what was the call sign? Runway 3173, Miami ground push onto Papa is approved. Expect runway 27. Boy 3998. Thank you.
Frontier 1666 for Papa, shorter whiskey, correct?
Frontier flight 1666, negative, whiskey shorter November.
Okay, so that whiskey shorter November, Frontier 1666.
Dog 6142, continue Mike, Yankee, hold short of Papa.
747. Okay, so we have a 737 coming in from San Juan on 30, and on runway 27 we have Caribbean Airways heading to Port of Spain. That's what Lufthansa is holding short for this 737 here to cross over 30.
Frontier flight 1666, pass behind Atlas Air and join Mike.
Alright, after Atlas, we'll join Mike, Frontier 16.
That was Caribbean Airways in a 737 heading out to Port of Spain. Looks like Lufthansa is still going to be holding short for a while. Meanwhile, we have here, as you can see, Avianca's A330 heading out to Ciudad del Este.
It's 30 in trail, and I think there's one in front of you, so not that long. You should be right away.
American 436 Romeo, clear 30 for Delta 40.
American 436 Romeo, Miami ground, Yankee, or Zulu, November.
Zulu, November, to the ramp, American 436 Romeo.
American 436 Romeo, give way to the heavy 74 Atlas under tow at Yankee.
Avianca is on runway 27. Yeah, but they're definitely going to wait for our 737 to cross over, coming in from Providenciales Island.
Grounded up, back at 397, 124, right back to Quebec.
Packet 397, Miami ground, runway 27, taxi via Quebec.
Runway 27 via Quebec, back down.
Charge 6018, Miami ground. Charge 6018, repositions approved via Whiskey and Papa. Pocket 397, monitor tower 123.9.
123.9, back at 397.
Charlie 6142, hold short of runway 30 at Yankee.
That was Avianca's A330. Yeah, Lufthansa has the usual escort. Mr. Irish Beast, glad you're back. Glad to have you. Okay, 3-0. I mean, Lufthansa, by the looks of it, they're going to be waiting for quite some time here. Oh, I missed the 747 heading out to Anchorage, taking off on the north side of the airport. My apologies. There's a lot going on here. We have a little Embraer coming in from Road Town. It looks like Ethiopian Cargo is actually on the heading for runway 30. Lufthansa. Lufthansa, you'd be proud. We have people chatting on my group channel. Can you believe it? People are actually active. And I have more than 20 viewers. Look at this. And climbing. Ethiopian Cargo coming in from Liège. Is southeast of the airport. I mean, there might be a good chance they should be heading out to runway 30. We have a couple of heavy birds on the southeast side, even coming from Aerolíneas Argentinas.
Runway 27, taxi via Whiskey, hold short of Papa.
Whiskey, short Papa, 27, American 1991.
We have another 747 that is holding short here on this end of the airport. And on the east side of the airport, look what we have. We have Spirit in their Airbus A321. They're heading out to New York LaGuardia. I'm not sure if they're gonna try to go for it. I don't think so. Maybe. We have the 737 coming in from Nassau, Bahamas.
And Yankee 2 then Whiskey.
So who's it gonna be? Spirit heading to New York or American Airlines coming in from Nassau? Ooh, Spirit is going for it. Look at that. Go Spirit.
Tampa 4083 Heavy, minus runway 27, taxi via Sierra.
Let's fly banana.
Runway 27, taxi via Sierra, hold your runway to the Tampa 4083.
American 2422, continue via Whiskey and Quebec.
Next up, a 737. Yes, coming in from Nassau.
Hey, ground for 3998.
Runway 3998, go ahead.
Yes, sir. If we were to be able to take off, how early could we take off with your tracking traffic?
Your number 3 and the 30 and trail, folks. Yeah, about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Charlie 6142, cross runway 30 and hold short of Sierra.
Oh, Ethiopian Air Cargo. Where are you going? Maybe runway 27? Is Ethiopian Cargo? Yes, looks like they're coming in on runway 27. I forgive you.
Well, ground American 2675, going to Papa, we're going to spot 13.
2675, Miami ground, Papa, Yankee 2, just make sure it's open on your way in.
Papa, Yankee 2, calling now, American 2675.
Ground American 1092 off Delta 14 right.
1092, D14, push tail east approved.
Tail east, clear to push American 1092.
Pete, British Airways, hello. Well, it is a cold week here in Miami. It's been storming all week. Today has actually been quite a more positively surprised cloudy day with a little less rain, even though half of Miami is flooded. Okay, Lufthansa 747, safe and sound, finally made it over a runway 30.
Yes, go ahead.
Roger. Back in 1991, let's go to the far east side, the far east leading line there for the run.
Far east for runway, and I think we have a refile, American 1991.
Looks like we have another A330.
I'm assuming they're putting in a new one. I'll let you know when I get anything.
Another A330 making its way to runway 27. This one heading to Santo Domingo.
1991, continue on Quebec. Continue Quebec, just basically go to the end of Quebec. So the east lead-in line for the runway at Quebec 10.
Okay, east lead-in line on Quebec, runway 27, American 1991.
uh,
3755 pop, say again.
This weather has been acting up for everybody. I guess we can all suffer together and enjoy a beautiful stream of people flying to the Caribbean. Okay, here is our Ethiopians 777. Next up, we have a little American Airlines. Looks like a little Airbus. Little Airbus A321. This one is heading to LAX, towards the center of Miami Airport. We have here Avianca's Cargo and an A330. This one's heading to Santo Domingo. On the southeast corner, we have LATAM coming in with an Airbus A320 from Bogota, and we might have an A330 coming in from Argentina following suit. Do we have a word on British Airways? Where is British Airways? ATC is quite dead.
75.
And ground American 1092 with the back rate check.
American 1092, you have close on numbers and all, you ready to go?
Affirm American 1090.
1092, you can taxi to 26 left via November 11 and Mike.
Oh, TWA. Old livery, TWA's American Airlines 737 heading to Cancun.
Papa, they've opened up the routes out your route, inland north. You will go through
But
some
first
light
we
and
have this
moderate
Airbus
frequency
Latin from
you want to go up
Bogota.
that route, or the
Airbus
center can refile you out over
A330.
the water to get around it. Would you have a preference? Okay, just let me know if you want to keep your route and go through some weather, or if you want to get routed out over the water to avoid it. Mexico 420, man.
Yeah, looks like we're coming push back.
Okay, I see the update. Thank you. Mexico 420, make the right U-turn, taxi hotel, Papa to the right.
Turn, hotel, Papa to Papa, 420, thank you.
Tampa 4083 heavy, cross runway 30.
Alright, American Airlines TWA in a 737 heading to Cancun.
55 Pop, okay, give me a few minutes, let me get that new route for you from the center. Uh, 55 Papa, remind me. And 55 Papa, center's telling me you need to be at least flight level 250 or higher. Can you accept that? You have to stay low. ST files for 220. Sorry, so you cannot take 250 or higher? Okay, stand by. Whoever's calling ground, 121.8. The frequency is 121.8. And 55 Pop, okay, I guess the center's saying they cannot take you if you can't get above 250. So it's gonna be. Are you okay with your current routing? You're gonna go through some weather, but they're saying the routes are open.
Yeah, these are the Liev.
Sorry, say that again.
It's basically where the cameras are on the side edge of the glass window. So since it's like a curved window, it doesn't even matter which camera. The light that comes through is always kind of echoed. It's really tough for the camera to set up behind a glass window, especially in the corner edge of it. It's the central one, the one that we're looking at right now. I have no issues with that one. Is fine. It's the corner ones, like for example this one. I know the colors are just a little bit more powerful, but that's only because it's at the curved edge of the glass, so it's really tough to get a good quality image. But I mean, the only reason why I have it is I think it's worth it to have something rather than nothing. I've gone through really good cameras, and I mean, if I have some resources, I would definitely consider at some point. My dream is to have an external camera on top of the building, so I don't have to deal with this. Argentina.
Tampa 4083 heavy, towers on 123.9. And 55 Papa, step down your last transmission, say again your last. Okay, so I'll do the reroute. I'll talk to the center. We'll do the reroute out over the water, flight level 250. Okay, just give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, the old TWA. I know. I think my mom actually worked for TWA. Yeah, no, you have. I see it too. I see the same thing. I've set up different cameras on these angles. It's the only solution that I have right now, but this is only once once I manage to get to a certain level, is I already talked to the housekeeper so I can set up my PTZ and the other external cameras outside the building on top of the roof. That's going to be the best quality anyways, and then you guys can have the sound of the airport as well. Alright, we have an Airbus A319 coming from Puerto Plata.
Volaria 1791, monitor tower 123.9.
Monitor tower 123.9, Volaria 1791.
1307, monitor tower 123.9. France 20, Miami ground. France 21, I'm sorry, I caught part of it. You got the Delta Airbus, you said? France 21, right, you're going to give way to two aircraft from the right, Aeromexico and a LAN. So behind the LAN Airbus, you could proceed as requested via Papa. Fast 620, round. Fast 620, proceed via November, hold to the whiskey. Argentina 1304 Heavy, you on? You going to the ramp? Argentina 1304 Heavy, Miami ground, you on?
Ground American 2413 with the off 30, join in November.
2413 Miami ground, Roger, taxi via, make it left at Zulu Mike. Zulu Mike to the ramp.
Zulu Mike to the ramp, American 2413, thank you. Argentina 1304, you on? Plug 7143 Miami. Plug 7143, you're unreadable, Sagan.
Oh wow, look at this, guys.
7143, your radio is unreadable from...
Look at this like little tornado forming on the left side too. Look at this weather. This looks scary. Shows like a full...
Miami ground, Aeromexico 423, taxi, we have Quebec.
Thank you, Liev. I couldn't agree more. Please subscribe. Please help out so you know we can settle a lot of these problems. I would love to have the camera outside. We'd get a better soundtrack for sure. We won't have this great green, these weird colors on the side cameras. We'll see, but the way it's going, we have 70 viewers. I'm pretty happy with that. Except this ATC is kind of horrendous today. ATC is having a tough time. Alright, Volaris. This is an Airbus A321 heading to Guadalajara. This guy right here.
And the tug on Yankee short of Sierra. What's your call sign? Where are you heading to? You're going to Western U, correct?
Oh, my apologies.
6142, you can turn right on Sierra and proceed via Sierra to Western U.
I'll just leave that here. Sorry.
Number 3998, 3998. Do you know how long it's going to be?
Right now.
Sorry about that. They're actually just bringing us in right now. Should be.
We have American Airlines, another Airbus A321. Actually, let's see if I can't get that right. An Airbus A321 heading to Lima. But we do have something southeast of the airport. Southeast, we have Delta coming in from Minneapolis, and a 737.
6018, Miami ground.
Rodolfo Valentine. Yes, sir. Alright, looks like we are heading out with our Airbus A321. This one heading to Lima. This should be a late departure.
France 21, roger. I think it's fast tug 20. You can proceed via Whiskey to spot 14.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of rain coming in right now. We have a lot of rain coming. We have also Delta 737 from Minneapolis.
Trying to build a plan. What's it look like for the queue for departures? Can we still expect 27?
3698, yeah, you can plan 27. They reduced the entrail full 15 between each aircraft, which isn't very much at all. So I don't see any kind of real delay as long as they don't change things.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Here is Mexico's 737. Mexico's 737 heading to Mexico City. You are all clear, my friend. You have another 737 miles out. Should be no issue. ATC today is, this whole week has been...
I'm clearing 30, we're parking at Gate Hotel 5, the platform 1.
Delta 2129, Miami ground, join Poppin.
I pop out of the ramp, Delta 21 point.
Central aircraft is Sierra, altimeter 2990. Cargo 1104, you said Western cargo? Oh, Eastern U, okay, that's different than West. Eastern U, your push is approved. Give over to the Atlas 747, they're on Sierra. They're fast behind you now in Sierra.
All right, Southeast Airbus A319 from Belize. Swiss Air did not make it at all. Where is Swiss Air?
Ground good evening, American 1649 approaching spot 30 with Sierra ready to taxi.
Hey, 1649, Miami Group 6 left, taxi Whiskey Mike.
Whiskey Mike 26 left, American 1649.
That 55 pop, it literally just came through from the center. Give me 1 minute.
All right, let's go look for British Airways. Where are you, my friend? Looks like we also have a 767 coming in from Bogota. They might be lining up on runway 27.
Delta 33.
244 Miami ground, Papa Yankee, Yankee 2.
Papa Yankee, Yankee, Yankee 2, 244. Miami ground, good afternoon, Echo 1453. With the information Sierra, being Korea 16, we are ready for taxi.
Flight Ecuador 1453, can taxi to runway 27 and monitor tower on 123.9.
Taxi runway 27 and monitor tower 123 from line for 1453.
Okay, 1649. 1649, just hold there short of November 7th. Center just closed your route. and I'm not sure what they want to do with you yet. Just give me a couple minutes to figure out what the center wants to do, and I'll get right back to you.
Alright, short of November 7, American 1649.
55 Papa, Miami Sir. Yeah, 55 Papa, the center talked me into the reroute for you there to go out Foles, and then as soon as I got it, they closed, they closed the Foles airway there. So yeah, let me, give me a couple minutes, let me figure out which way they want you to go out. As soon as I figure it out, I'll let you know. If you're calling ground, it's just one frequency, 121.8 for ground.
Alright, so seems like British Airways is along the coast of Florida.
Yellow 2557 Heavy, Miami ground.
Just passing Daytona. I mean, I'd say there you should be getting in like half an hour. Alright, first up we have a landing on 27. This is Lufthansa Cargo 767. On 767 we also have Lufthansa A330 holding short. This one is heading out to Quito. Look at that. Shows a black cloud here in the background. It is starting to get a little nasty. British Airways needs to hurry up. Looks like on runway 30 we have a 737 coming in from Santa Clara, but we also have this little A320 heading out to Quito. Who's going to be first? Lufthansa A320 to Quito or American Airlines coming in from Santa Clara? Who will it be? Who will it be? Are they going to go for it? Or are they waiting? It looks like they are going to be waiting.
We're 3998, Miami. With 3998, yeah. It's about 5 minutes ago they closed the Foles 3 departure route. Pretty much everything north is closed right now. I do have 2 out there ahead of you. I wish I had an answer for you, but I couldn't even guess to tell you how long it's going to be. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of at the mercy with the center and whatever plan they want to go with. Sorry, go ahead with what? I mean, there's nothing that they can do for you right now. We're just kind of waiting on the center to figure out which route they want to open up, if they can open up any, and then as soon as we figure that out, then we can start issuing some reroutes. But right now, there's nothing that me or clearance can do for you.
And with us at American 1649, can we shut down here?
1649, I'll let you spin you around. It is kind of a main taxi there. If you can do the U-turn, you can make the right U-turn, November Yankee, and I'll put you down there in the middle of the airport. You can shut down there.
All right, U-turn with Mike November 7, November Yankee, American 1649.
Affirmative.
Ground with afternoon, contact room 11 is 525 with Sierra.
TAC 311 Miami ground, you can taxi runway 27 and monitor tower on 123.9.
123.9 at contact room 1 is only 27. Miami ground, Cargo 1104, ready to taxi.
Chicago 1104 Heavy, runway 27, taxi Romeo Yankee Sierra, hold short of runway 30.
Romeo Yankee Sierra, hold short runway 30, Chicago 1104.
November 55 Papa, would you like to shut down an engine or all the engines, or you want to keep them running? Alright, somebody stepped on you, stand by. Make 2724, taxi via November the ramp.
November the ramp, thanks, Lincoln.
55 Papa taking it. I wish I could tell you, I mean, it could be minutes, it could be a couple hours. I really don't have an answer for you. Okay. And 55 Papa, if you could make the right turn there. Right turn, you can cross 26 right, do the U-turn on the other side. So you'll be holding short of 26 right on the other side facing north, and you can shut down there.
Taxi instructions, please.
Land cargo 1104 for you to be runway 27 via Sierra and hold short of runway 30.
Okay, Sierra, hold short runway 30. Thank you. So, 1.36. Ground American 2724.
2724, man.
Okay, looks like we got opposite direction traffic on November. Are they, where are they going?
They're turning right there.
Okay.
1649, left turn right there at Yankee, and then you're going to do the U-turn to HH and hold short of November. You can shut down there.
Alright, Yankee, U-turn, hotel, short of November, and shut down approved American 1649. Thank you.
November 5 Papa, you're perfect. Thank you. Again, you do anything you want engine-wise, one, all, and then as soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Miami ground, yellow 2557 heavy.
Yellow 2557 heavy, Miami ground.
Plan to,
Yoon McDonald. Hello, sir. Sorry, I kind of just finishing up some things. I've been on this stream all day, kind of waiting for British Airways to arrive. I'm sending out some last emails, so my apologies, my friends. Give me like 5 minutes just for me to finish up some of my work here. Edmar Wendell Santos. Tudo bem? Beleza.
So 1104 heavy, cross runway 30, taxi via Quebec. Heading 170, back up to 11. So 1104 heavy, monitor tower 123.9. Okay, 7 Lima Kilo, Miami Grand. 7 Lima Kilo, you're stepped on SIGA. 7 Lima Kilo, proceed as requested via November.
Looks like we have Latam Cargo heading out to Argentina, to Buenos Aires, and on the southeast corner we have Prime Air coming in from Austin, Texas. This is in the 737.
3698 Miami ground, roger. Unfortunately, the bad news, the route that was open, the one route that they had open going north, they closed. So I'm not sure which way they're going to want to go out or how long it's going to be.
Okay.
So the 3698, you're going to give way to this Airbus 321 from the right, and then taxi Papa HH and hold short on November.
Papa Hotel, hold short November for Southwest 3690. Which way are they flying? Can we get an airborne reroute?
The only thing that's going out right now is essentially due south, and I think they got to go at least 40 or 50 miles just to get around any type of weather going south. Ground 3618 Miami ground, they do have your route closed for weather. I do not know how long it's going to be. Give me about 2 minutes for that traffic on November, and then I'll put you somewhere where you can hold and shut down if you would like to. But right now, your route with the center is closed. Okay, copy that. Gemini 3171, is that your alleyway there? Are you waiting on Southwest?
No, we are going on Foxtrot 18, Gemini 3172.
Roger.
Oh, quite interesting. We have, oh, these are cargoes. Airbus A321 coming in from Guatemala. This is lined up on runway 27.
Give it to that heavy undertow, give it to that heavy, and then you can tag November westbound, hold short of whiskey.
All right, I see you, British Airways. Looks like I'm going to end the stream with a bang. British Airways coming in north of Miami.
3698, I guess that was the Airbus we're waiting for, correct?
Yeah, that was them. They pulled in there. You're good to taxi now.
Okay, so Papa, let's see, Papa Whiskey to Hotel.
Papa HH, and short of November, you'll be behind an American Airbus up there.
Okay, Papa Hotel, short behind American Airbus.
Yeah, sorry. As soon as I hear something, I'll let you know. We're just kind of at the mercy of the center right now.
Okay.
Miami ground, yellow 2557 heavy, ready taxi. Miami ground, yellow 2557 heavy, ready taxi.
Yellow 2557 heavy, runway 27, taxi Romeo, Yankee Sierra, hold short of runway 30.
Okay, Romeo, Yankee, Sierra, hold short of 30, yellow 2557 heavy.
Behind Southwest.
Right, the 88 behind Southwest.
Hello, ground American 68 heavy, information Sierra, coming up spot 14, request runway 27.
Like a 68 heavy, Miami ground. I can get to 27 when it opens up. Right now, unfortunately, your route of flight is closed with the center. I do not know how long it's going to be. I'm just waiting on them to figure out which way they want to let you guys start going out. But right now, your route of flight is closed. Give me just a couple minutes and I'll have somewhere to put you.
Okay, thank you. We'll hold at spot 14, American 68 heavy.
Yellow 2557 heavy, cross runway 30, taxi via Quebec.
Clear to cross 30 on, then right on Quebec, yellow 2557 heavy.
3698, just pull up tight on that Airbus in front of you. I do need as much room behind you as you can get, but do leave yourself enough room to make a turnout if I do need to get you out ahead of them. And then once you're there, you can shut down one or both, whatever number of engines you like to do.
Okay, we'll go as close as possible. Thank you, 3698.
Like a 618, they do the same for you. If you could pull up tight on Southwest, you can shut down there if you would like to, but do leave yourself enough room to make a turnout if you do have to make the turnout early.
Alright, copy, I'll keep us tight behind Southwest, American 68.
Yellow 2557 heavy, Monica Tower, 123.9.
123.9, yellow 2557 heavy.
American 68 Heavy, make a left turn on Whiskey, so I'm going to hold you. You're going to go Whiskey, Papa, JJ, hold short November.
Whiskey, Papa, JJ, hold short November, American 68 Heavy.
I know you do require runway 27 for departure, correct, when it does open up?
We prefer runway 27 today for American 68 Heavy.
Roger.
You've given any indication how long we might be sitting?
They have not given me any idea of how long it's going to be, but looking at the weather radar, it doesn't look very good.
Fair enough.
I'll make a call and see if they have any idea, but yeah, I'm sorry, I can't guarantee an answer.
Oh, no worries, you get it.
Corral 509, runway 27, taxi via Quebec.
All right, hello, I'm back. I managed to send out all my emails. Javier Salas, cheers from Peru. We've had 2 planes come in from Lima, and we have plenty heading out as well. I'm not sure what is going on. I just heard that things are kind of closed.
1618, can you pull up a little bit closer so I can have room to fit another one there behind you?
Yeah, we can speed up a little bit.
Corral 509, Atis Sierra, Monica Tower, 123.9.
American 618 is about as far as we can go without being sure about room getting out.
I missed it, say it again?
Things are looking pretty dark out here. It is gray. It is dark. It is cloudy. It is foggy. I didn't really get to hear ATC. I just kind of heard in the background that things were closing up. Alright, British Airways just passed Palm Beach. Kind of interesting that they're going over land. Usually they're always over the water. I don't know what that means, but at least they're in close proximity. It looks like we also have here an MD-8 getting ready for departure. This MD-8 is heading to Port-au-Prince. Very nice. Doesn't look like we have any incoming traffic. Do people have permission to restream this? So you want to restream my stream in order to get...
Right now, just trying to work on this. If we can take the mainer out, go like to Kanoa and then shoot across, basically right along the FIR, then cut back up to the north.
Well, I don't think I...
Bottom corner of the weather.
Wait, I don't understand your question. You want to restream my stream? Look at that. That MD8 kind of took off big time. I mean, the whole point of the stream is that it's live. So I don't really know what the point is of restreaming something that has been that has happened already. All right, looks like we have a Saab plane on the north side, lined up for runway 26, and on runway 30, we have an Embraer coming in from Rote Town. All right, so it looks like our runway 30 is active again. Here is our little Saab. Look at that tiny little thing. I don't even know if they had Saab planes running anymore. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the airport is fairly empty actually. Yeah, that MD took off with everything. It was kind of cool. Really early rotation.
Just for planning purposes, just a heads up right now, your route of flight is ground stopped with the center. I do not know how long it's going to be, but as of right now, you won't be able to get out of here.
Okay, looks like we have some activity south of the airport, including a 767 coming in from Medellin. But more importantly, we have British Airways. British Airways in their A380. They're about to pass Fort Lauderdale. I got a flight tomorrow around 1 p.m. United. Nice, out of Miami. That's cool. I will see if I can catch that. I mean, honestly, Zasten X, yeah, if you want to restream my old streams, feel free. You know, just give me credit and put a link onto my channel, let's put it that way. So whoever wants to see updated live streams, they can click on my link. But if you want to use my video, that's fine. For now, I really don't have that many viewers anyways. Alright, here we go, Embraer. Lima, Peru. We have plenty of flights going and coming from Lima. Next, southeast of the airport, we have coming in from Santiago, a Boeing 737.
And with 3998, yeah, and when we are ready, you guys need to push. So you're at the gate. Roger that. And for 3989 taxi via Papa Whiskey. Papa Whiskey on board 39.
Our current situation here at Miami Airport, quite cloudy. Taking away Qatar's 777. Looks like we might have Qatar's A350 approaching soon. But first, on runway 30, we have American Airlines Boeing 737 coming in from Santiago. All right, Spirit Airlines getting ready here, heading to San Juan. Isn't there a classic Airbus? Could we see the people inside ATC? Ooh, no. My camera does not have that kind of zoom. Does not have that lens. The tower is all the way west of the airport here. It's across. It's quite a distance. I'll show you where the tower is.
Delta 1789 Miami ground, runway 27 taxi via Quebec.
Runway 27 via Quebec, Delta 1789. Ground American 1748, keep growing on Foxtrot.
American 1748, I currently ground stop out your way. Expect an update in 30 minutes. Going to park you for runway 26 fast taxi via November, Yankee, and Hotel.
November, Yankee, Hotel.
Here we have the tower, my friend. East of the airport, we have Lufthansa Cargo Boeing 767 coming in from Medellin, right here from the east side. Not much happening. We do have this Spirit A320 about to push, heading to San Juan. This is an Airbus A321. Where is British? British Airways is coming in. Parallel of Miami Beach. Cool.
Backup 451 Miami ground, runway 27, follow Delta.
Ground American 1748, just to verify you want us to hold short Hotel or November.
Standby.
737 on finals here, coming in from Santo Domingo.
Delta 1789, monitor 1.
We have quite a few departures actually lined up here on runway 27. But first, coming in from Santo Domingo, this is a 737.
Taxi, November to the ramp.
November to the ramp for American 2233.
American 1748 on Hotel, short November.
Hotel, hold short November.
Takeoff 451, monitor 123.9er.
123.9er, port one. Confirm what booking stage, okay?
Affirmative.
Copy, Takeoff 451.
Delta 1789. American 2233, at Whiskey, give way to opposite direction company.
At Whiskey, we'll give way to opposite direction company for American 2233.
Delta 20 minutes. Rem 20 for CBF Papa. We're waiting for a record standby. There's
All right, east of the airport, we have these little birds holding short, including this first one, this Delta 737 heading to Havana, which is followed by a little Avianca's A320 heading to Managua. Oh, that was a lightning. Did you guys see this? That was a full lightning. Not again.
Boeing 3148, runway 27, taxi via Quebec. Verify you
Did you guys see that on video? The lightning strike? Here we go again. Man.
Boeing 3148, the aircraft off the left.
British Airways needs to hurry up. Okay, incoming 767 Latin cargo. Yeah, I'm getting out of here soon. It is starting to come down. All right, do we have takeoff now? Ready, possibly. First up, who do we have? Delta. Okay, Delta is coming in their 737, heading out to Havana. Ooh, Virgin Atlantic is coming in their A330. Check this out. Mr. Zasten X and Pete, Mr. Pete from England. We have Virgin Atlantic lined up on finals on a runway 30. Delta is probably going to wait on a runway 27 here. I'm excited for this landing, actually. Mr. Javier Salas, check this out. Who's going to be a beauty?
Would you rather join Jake?
Yes, sir. We'll go to JJ for a message 1548.
Okay, British Airways looks like it's also turning onto finals for 27. British Airways coming in with a A380. But first, we have Virgin Atlantic in an Airbus A330 coming in overhead. They actually coming over my building.
They're going to Delta 8. I could just have them give way to you from 0 head. Mike and 987, give way to company off the right. They're going to Delta 6.
Alright, we'll give way. Where do you want us to get back on?
You could, whatever you like. Just say on Mike or November, whatever you like.
Alright, Mike and November, whatever.
That was Virgin Atlantic. Beautiful landing. On the east side of the airport, we have now Spirit. Spirit getting ready, heading to San Juan in their Airbus A321. But onto runway 30, we have an Airbus A320 coming in from Medellin.
Taxi to the ramp and cargo to 460. Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy Mem ground. Hold short of Juliet and
They're still going to be holding, and Tup's A330 just got pushed back, as you can see, all the way to the right of that screen. But here is Virgin Atlantic.
Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy.
Good day, it's the Virgin 5 Charlie, hello.
Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy, hold short of JJ, check out the gate, so it's occupied.
Hold short JJ, we'll say Virgin 5 Charlie Heavy.
Ooh, ITA, and we have ITA Airways coming in on a 30. Alright, looks like we are going to have a couple of cool arrivals, especially here on 30.
I see disregard. Continue holding short of JJ.
Okay, hold short JJ. We'll go Virgin 5 Charlie. version 5 Charlie Heavy. Our stand is available, we've been told, to approach spot 23.
There's our Latam A320.
Cafe 3170, engine started already, we can hold position or we can move in any unit.
And this is our Spirits Airbus A321.
Okay, 5 Charlie Heavy, continue via Quebec.
Via Quebec, version 5 Charlie Heavy.
Cathay 3170 Heavy, expect runway 27 when you're ready, full 4, hold short of Sierra 5.
Expect 27, full forward and hold short of Sierra 5, Cathay 3170. Ground, good afternoon, Columbia 4408.
Avianca's A320 on runway 27 heading to Managua, but we have an Embraer Air coming in first. An Embraer Air coming in from Georgetown.
Papa, hold short, JJ, Columbia 4408.
Columbia 4408, hold short of Juliet, and check on the gates, those occupied or unavailable.
British Airways.
Columbia 4408, if those available now, you continue taxiing via Papa.
Continue taxiing via Papa, Columbia 4408. Ground Envoy 3381, Bob Quebec to spot 12.
Envoy 3381, taxi via Papa, Whiskey.
Papa Whiskey, spot 12, Envoy 3381.
Cathay 3170 Heavy, if you want to, you can set them down there if you like. Just move up a little bit closer to Sierra 5.
Tubbs A330 is as well getting ready for departure here onto 27. There comes the big bird.
Do we have to give way to tap or 23?
Negative, they're such as they can... Charlie Heavy. Cathay 3170 Heavy, the Super's about to land. I actually need that taxiway. Can you accept C6 left?
Yep, we can accept C6 left. We've got left the taxi route to get there, right?
Roger, that is correct.
British Airways on runway 27. We got her. Safe and sound. Good timing, my friend.
Cathay 3170 Heavy, expect runway 27.
Alright, looks like we have ETA Airways coming in on 30.
Hold short of runway 30. You can set them down on Yankee short of 30.
Sure, Yankee hold short of, again, hold short, hold short of 3, runway 30.
Cathay 3170 Heavy, it's going to be Sierra Yankee short of runway 30.
Sierra Yankee hold short of runway 30, Cathay 3170.
Radio 5 Charlie, to right. Portugal, Miami.
Miami, hello, Portugal 224 Heavy.
ITA Airways.
Portugal 225 Heavy.
Lining up onto 30, I believe.
Taxi via Quebec. Juliet, hold short, South November.
And we have TUPS A330 hopefully making its way to runway 27.
Hold short of November for runway 265 Portugal.
Oh, and we have a 747 actually taxiing down to runway 27. We have our 747. Well, does not look like our top Portuguese friends want to move. Oh, they are moving. Yes, sir. Looks like our Qatar 777 has been now parked here on the tarmac once again. And looks like we have a lot of planes here standing still. Again, there must be some kind of storm over the ocean because that 777 that you're looking at is supposed to be heading to Madrid. So I'm not sure what they are waiting for. All I know is here, TUP is possibly... Oh no, they're not. They are also heading out to that tarmac, I guess. I guess flying over to Europe is... There's probably a big storm, and my windows are getting soaked. Look what we have here as well.
Yes, sir, you're currently ground stop. Expect an update in 10 minutes. That's why I'm parking.
There you go, Dogwood. This is a 747 here. That is also unbelievable. I guess TUPS A330 is going to have to join everybody there on the tarmac. But first up, we have ITA Airways. Check this out, my friends.
Airport 224 Heavy, hold short of Sierra.
Hold short of Sierra, Portugal 224.
And ground Cafe 3170, expected delay or decidable shutdown or not?
I'm sorry, who's asking?
Cafe 3170 ready, we're holding 730, confirm our expected delay, we'll shut down 2 engines, 2 running if we need to move.
Cafe 3170 Heavy, the update is in 10 minutes. You can shut down there for now.
Update in 10, understood, we'll shut down 2, so we can still move if required. Cafe 3170.
Okay, Roger, thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks like everything is kind of shutting down because I don't see anything coming in anymore. Landing or departing.
Ground
All right, my friends.
Farrell 630, heavy, roger that, thank you. Continue via Quebec, hold short of uniform.
Natalia. What's up with that?
Airport 224 heavy, continue Quebec, uniform, Papa, JJ, no, uniform, Papa, JJ.
Continue by extension for Papa and reaching the next one after Airport 224.
Yeah, we're going to park you Juliet, hold short November.
Okay, my friends, looks like we have British Airways, safe and sound, crawling to the gate, super late. Lufthansa 747 is actually super delayed as well. Their departure got pushed back at least an hour. You're going to see TUPS A330 passing by British Airways A380 right now. They're going to be sent to the tarmac because we also have a 777 from American Airlines that's supposed to be heading over the pond to Spain, Madrid, which is just waiting. So I assume that there's a disastrous storm out there, which is not along here at TUP. They're going to be sent to wait, I suppose. But this was a good stream, my friends. So, since we have nothing coming in anymore and departing for a while, I'm gonna call it a day. Nerdy and I'm lover. Sorry you only got the end of this, but I would say the 747 is probably faster. I mean, they're all at the same speed. I mean, they can all reach 900 kilometers an hour, you know, almost 600 miles an hour, and depends who has the wind in the back. All right, my friends. Pete, British Airways, here you go. Finish the stream with a bang for you. Mr. Dogwood, always a pleasure. Zustin X, maybe I'll see you soon. And Javier Salas from Peru, all my best wishes. Cat Life, I don't know if you're still there. Ewan McDonald. And continues. Thank you all. I wish you all a pleasant evening and a great day. And I will see you tomorrow for Friday's stream to end the week. Enjoy your evening, my friends.